Hi there, it's April 7th, time for Proverbs 7. Let's just jump over there. We will turn this off. There we go. More about prostitutes. Solomon talked a lot about prostitutes. But you have to understand, back in their days, there was very little in the way of entertainment. Okay? Of course, they didn't have TVs, or they didn't even have mail. Okay? And the Egyptians didn't go in for plays and shows and stuff like that. So there wasn't a lot to do. And the women, throughout most of history, women have outnumbered men by about 3 to 1. So I'm surprised they haven't taken over the world. So there was a lot of women who relied on prostitution, who couldn't get married, who couldn't find a husband for their living. Okay. And that was a form of entertainment that Solomon looked very much down on. Okay. So let's begin. We're in the Living Bible this month. Follow my advice, my son. Always keep it in mind and stick to it. Obey me and live. Guard my words as your most precious possession. Write them down. Also keep them deep within your heart. Love wisdom like a sweetheart. Make her a beloved member of your family. Let her hold you back from affairs with other women, from listening to their flattery. Yeah. And this is a story he tells. I was looking out the window of my house one day and saw a simple-minded lad, a young man lacking common sense, walking at twilight down the street to the house of this wayward girl, a prostitute. She approached him, saucy and pert, and dressed seductively. She was the brash, coarse type, seen often in the streets and markets, soliciting at every corner for men to be her lovers. You can see this today in any major city on certain streets. She put her arms around him and kissed him with a saucy look. She said, "I was just coming to look for you, and here you are. Come home with me, and I'll fix you a wonderful dinner. And after that, well, my bed is spread with lovely colored sheets of finest linen imported from Egypt, perfumed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's take our fill of love until morning, for my husband is away on a long trip. He has taken a wallet full of money with him and won't return for several days." Now, it actually says till the new moon over here, I think. Yeah. At the full moon, he will come home, and he's taken a bag of money. So she seduced him with her pretty speech, her coaxing, and her wheedling, how do you like that? Until he yielded to her. He couldn't resist her flattery. He followed her as an ox going to the butcher, or as a stag that is trapped, waiting to be killed with an arrow through his heart. He was as a bird flying into a snare, not knowing the fate awaiting there. Listen to me, young men, and not only listen, but obey. Don't let your desires get out of hand. Don't let yourself think about her. Don't go near her. Stay away from where she walks, lest she tempt you and seduce you. For she has been the ruin of multitudes. A vast host of men have been her victims. If you want to find the road to hell, look for her house. There you go. See? We didn't even highlight anything. It's basically a story about a young man staying away from prostitutes. And this does go on today. It does. As far as highlights, not a lot to highlight in 7. This is 4 is pretty good. Love wisdom like a sweetheart. Make her a beloved member of your family. Right? Wisdom. Keep books around. Let wisdom hold you back from affairs with other women, from listening to their flattery, right? And if you gather wisdom, you'll just know that what they're saying is just a rehearsed line. It's not true. They don't really feel that way. They're just after your money. And the whole thing is a story. So, like a parable, you would. Whether Solomon actually saw this or not, I don't know. But I think it's... And he may have. Right? So, There you have it. That is not a whole lot in 7, except for just stay away from that kind of entertainment. Love wisdom. Guard my words as your most precious possession. Right. Just say, write them down. Write them down. Literally bind them upon your fingers. What's that say over here? 3. Bind them on your fingers. Write them on the tablet of your heart. I like that better. And to bind them on your fingers to me is always have them right at hand. Just right there. Okay? Not in the back of your brain somewhere where you got to dig for it. It should be right on the tip of your fingers, on the tip of your tongue, so you can always know this stuff right up front. So, there you have it. That is Proverbs 7 for April 7th. Have a good day today. Go to church. Give somebody a hug. No gossip. Remember, don't spread anything. Let it stop with you. Stay tuned later. We're through the Bible in 1 year. We're starting the book of Samuel today. I don't know how long it'll last. The book of Ruth was yesterday, and it only was 1 day, so we'll see where that goes. Give us a like if you think about it. And until next time, see you later.